Happy 4th of July, everybody. Today we're going to be working on double stick, the Heaven 6 pattern, and how to do it with single stick. Okay, so the first thing is, why don't we start off with the Heaven 6, just being able to do it. This is the starting stance right here. Okay, so from right here, remember this position. From here, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're back to the same starting position but on the other side. And then from here, we're going to go 4, 5, and 6, and this completes it, right? We're back to the original starting position. So it's 6 movements. Let me face this way. Maybe it might be easier for you guys to follow along. And let's go ahead and get some repetition. So right now, the top hand goes sideways, the bottom hand goes sideways, and then the right hand now goes from top to bottom. And there we go. That's 3 movements right there. And then now same thing from the other side. So top hand goes sideways, the bottom hand goes sideways, and then the top hand goes from top to bottom, and that completes it. So one more time. Sideways, sideways, and then go top to bottom. Sideways, sideways, go top to bottom. All right. Another way that I kind of like to do it is, let's imagine that we're in a nice area, like a beautiful island or something, okay? And then this is a breeze. The breeze is blowing sideways, and then we have a little bit more breeze, so it goes again sideways, and then we have a waterfall coming from top to bottom, a nice cascade. So breeze, breeze, cascade. And the reason why I'm using this kind of imagery is because we want to flow, you know, the idea of water here. And it's nice and relaxing, it's good for your mind, and at the same time, we're doing something challenging and fun. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. Breeze, breeze, cascade. Breeze, breeze. And here's the waterfall going up to down. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It doesn't matter if you start from this side or if you start from this side. All right, so this next part is a little tricky. If it clicks for you, then that's great. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it, okay? But I want to show it to you guys anyway. So it's the same thing, all right? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? Except I'm going to change the angle a little bit. So like I said, if you watch it, it might click for you or it may not, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you may notice like the swirly motion going back and forth. So if that clicks for you, then that's great. If you're like a visual learner, then that may work out for you. If not, don't worry about it. So if you're having a hard time with that, don't worry about it. Just go back to what I was showing you earlier, which start off like this, and you're going sideways, sideways, vertical. Sideways, sideways, vertical. And you just put in a lot of repetitions, and you start increasing the speed, okay? So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just make sure that when you go sideways, you don't end up doing this. Both stick go together is going to be confusing. So make sure no matter how fast you go, it's still 1, 2. See, there's still a 1 and a 2, a separation. And then here's your 3, 4, 5, and here's your 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so let me explain that. There's a lot of different ways to do the Heaven 6. If the way that I'm showing you right now, I feel like this is a good way to learn it. This is the way that I like to teach it, rather than one arm is going forward and then the other one's coming back as the other one's going forward. I find that a little confusing, and when I taught it before in person, I just found that it was a little bit easier if I exaggerated the movements like this for my students, and hopefully it makes sense to you too. But once again, there's many different ways to do it. So like you could go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, where you're going to emphasize this kind of circular movement, okay? That works for some people, but one of the things that's important when going to single stick is being able to do, right now we're going full swing, all right? We're going full swing, so it makes it less confusing, okay? So once you get better, you're gonna go shorter. So you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see how short this is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 like that. The motions are a lot more compact this way, okay? It's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You really don't even see my arms moving. It's in the wrist. So this is the same starting position. 1, 2, 3. That was my top to the bottom right there. 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So once you start getting there, this is important for single stick. All right, so now I'm with single stick, and of course, the first thing is go ahead and do the single stick like you have 2 sticks. Just imagine you got 2, same starting position, and you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. So I'm imagining there's a stick in my left hand, right? So I'm doing it kind of the same way like this, okay? But if we want to make it a little bit more realistic, that's where the shorter strikes that we just did, that's where that's going to come into play, because if I'm actually utilizing the left hand, right, that means if this is actually coming into play, then this is, I need to be able to reach whatever it is that I'm grabbing or striking or whatever. So in that case, the range is right here. It's not over here with the stick. So then that means whatever I'm trying to do is it's all happening here. So this stick needs to reflect that. All right, so now with Stickman right here, if I'm going to be using only one weapon and I'm still doing the Heaven 6, so I'm going to utilize the left hand, then the range has to make sense for my left hand. It can't just be over here, because if I'm going starting position like this, I'm going 1, 2, you see I'm out of range. 3, 4, 5, like the stick can hit, but what is my left hand doing? Nothing, you know? So it really kind of doesn't make sense to be doing that. So instead, what I have to do is change the distance of the stick right here. And same starting position, 1, 2. Now I can reach. 3, 3 goes up to down and it parks. So here's my 4, 5, 6, up to down right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now everything makes sense. But now I'm utilizing, I'm not doing a full follow through like this. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm using what I just showed you earlier, which is the shorter strikes with the sticks. Okay, so that's it for now. Thank you for watching and take care, folks.